Hey guys, Fusebox here, and before we start the video, quick request. If you wouldn't mind, if you found this video, please just sign into YouTube. That way you can subscribe, like the video, and drop comments. That'll get the algorithms going so that my videos can be seen by more people. I'm just an average player that really loves the game. So this is our channel, let's grow it together, and I appreciate your time. Sincerely, thank you. Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Fuse back on Magnum Quest, and boy am I glad to be back on it. So for people new to this channel, or if you're not familiar with my Raid Shadow Legends channel, I do go on call twice a month. I work 24/7, and I can easily put in 80-90 hours on some of those weeks. I had a brutal one this year, so if I disappear for a few days, I'm just working. That's all it is. And also, you know, while you're watching me go through this game and showing what I learned, I do have a knack for these games, but the real thing is I play these as an average player. So as far as why me, that would be my main reason. I play this like an average player. That's pretty much it. I don't well out. I usually get like a monthly thing, and that's what I've done finally on this one. The monthly thing that gives you one of those shards where at the end of the month you can pick the hero you want seems to be the best bet for your money in this game, because you do have to collect the same hero many times. But today, I want to talk about something that if you're not there, don't sweat it. You're going to get there. But this is actually pretty amazing and important to know what you're doing on it. So you can see I've gotten my Ares up quite a bit. I'll talk a little about how I got him there. But the star map. Once you get to I believe it's 4 stars, the star map will open up. So why are we going to go over this? Now, it's easy to make a mistake. The resources are actually pretty tough to get for finishing out your star map. So we'll talk about what you really want to be doing, but don't panic if you think you've made a mistake. No sweat. This game is amazing at letting you erase mistakes. You can always come down here and reset everything for 200 dragon shards, and you got all your resources back. But the reason it's so crucial, and we'll talk a little bit about what you should choose as you go, but like to upgrade my crit rate one more time, it takes these resources. You've probably been seeing them in your bag. If you haven't gotten to the point you're using them yet, this is what they're for. And they're pretty difficult to obtain enough to push all the way through. So the catch is you're going to want, at least early on, and when I say early on, probably for the foreseeable future, you're going to have to choose like your favorite strength character, your favorite intelligence character, and your favorite agility character. Because for a while, you'll probably only be able to really push one. So you're going to want to pick. I don't really do tier lists because I believe every hero has a place in this game. So don't think you've built the wrong hero. If you're getting a lot of copies, the game has chosen for you who you get to build up. So make the most of that hero. But if you're building a hero and you finally get the hero you wanted, you can reset this, get them back. So don't sweat it. Don't feel like you made a huge mistake. But you kind of want to invest all of your strength, intelligence, and agility points into one hero because they're difficult to get. Let's real quick show where we get those. The most abundant place to get them is going to be if you go to your shop. Sometimes during just the daily regular shop reset, you will. I get this every day, by the way. Barrel. You need that barrel. So you know, right here. You know, is it worth it to you? I'm sitting good on gold. I'm going to take some of these for the future. You know, 50 dragon shards. Right now, I'm not sitting in a spot where I want to do that. But this is a one place you can get them. But down here, we'll kind of look through them all. There's nothing in retirement. There's nothing in trial. But on the, is it the Hunter Tavern? That's what it's all about. So you get these points. And right now, I'm mainly working on my strength. And it does have, they have these faction, what do they call them? Shard of light, whatever. Each faction will need their own. So I'm sold out because I do buy them up on the hero that I'm working on. And this takes days to reset. So it ends in 1 day, 22 hours, and I will hopefully have more options to buy. So I'm kind of keeping my numbers up to where I can always come in here and buy what I need as I need it. But you are not going to want to put a little bit into a lot of heroes. You're going to want to choose and focus on heroes in this game until they become your carry. So let's look at Ares, since he's the only one I can actually show you. And he's one of the most amazing starter heroes to be working on. So always do your best to target, if you want Ares, whoever you're going for, target their faction when you can. and make sure that you're collecting their shards. When you get a choice on who you can pick, always pick them. So I've been working really hard on him. He's come up quite a ways, and in the star map, when I'm building him out, just your hero may be completely different, but he's going to be a common goal. So we'll talk about him. You have a choice here. You're going to increase his attack here. You're going to be able to boost his leech, which is absolutely amazing for Ares specifically. Now here you can pick HP, defense, or attack. Well, you might think, well, I can make him more survivable by getting HP or defense. But in reality, he does so much damage so rapidly that his leech is going to take care of him. The attack will actually give you more survivability on a hero with good leech effects. So in a way, you're getting everything by choosing attack. You're getting more damage output, and you're getting more survivability. So it's definitely the way to go, in my opinion, on Ares. Then as you move on, you'll have more choices. Now, we just talked about how great attack is. And here you have crit damage, which is a very great stat. But in the end, unless you have the most amazing gear and the most amazing runestones, crit rate is the way to go 100%. You're trying to get that crit rate as close to 100% as you can, and at least where I'm at in the game, it's unattainable, which means I want every piece of crit I can. It basically is going to double your damage output. So crit damage, if I had 100% crit rate, I would absolutely take crit damage. But the odds of that happening, the best way for me to get crit is to take it here. So when you're going through with a character with leech, you're looking for actual damage output. Crit rate's going to give me more leech than just raw attack in this case. But in this case, again, I have defense, HP, or attack. It will be attack. You know, you just look at what you got and make your best decision. Here I can take physical damage down, crit damage resistance, or you could take just crit resistance. This is a tough choice. I think I would go with physical damage taken, period, and get that percentage as high as I can, and just let the raw damage slide off of me, and then rely on my damage and my leech to keep me alive throughout it. So if you're doing a hero, for example, well, I have no other examples, but let's say that, you know, the only choice you have is to work on more of a support champion. I do suggest trying to get a damage dealing a champion with leech. So another great option, which I actually do have open, is Durla. She's another great option, and she uses different items. So I'm going to work on her without fear, because I can always come back and reset it if I want to switch who I'm using. But she has leech effects. Much like him, she's going to do really well by making her do more damage output. So her tree will look much the same. Now you may have somebody with completely different, let's say you're working on Fair. Well, if you had Fair opened up and you're going through him, you're going to actually want tons of HP, defense, you know, physical damage down, because that's his job, to stand there, take a whooping, pull enemies in, stun them when you need it. So he's a completely different creature from a high damage output hero. So whoever you're working on, just think carefully what you're choosing. But remember, I would not be working on Fair because I already have a strength hero. You don't want to try to work on 2 strength heroes, 2 intelligence heroes, and 2 agility heroes. It's just going to be too much of a struggle. But again, I have to say this game is great at letting you reset things and get all your resources back. So at least have no fear, but you don't want to waste a bunch of dragon shards. So that's my advice. The star map is a huge boost to your team, by the way. So just keep working on that one special hero that you have enough copies of to actually build up. And once you get to 4-star, the game's going to get a whole lot funner for you. Until next time, guys, enjoy the grind.